Alright, so you're red buff this game. You're against a Poppy jungle. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, phase rush, yeah, red buff, hit it with Conqueror. Okay, so this game you know she starts red, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, the Yasuo, man. So, here, she starts red. What level is she gonna be?
Uh, level 3, same as me.
So, here's the thing, Billy. You need to see the game through the enemy jungler's lens at the, like the whole time. So if you're playing Poppy
Yeah.
here, what do you think I'm getting at? I'm level 3. Do I just go here? Like, given this kind of, like, map stage, you think? Like, what am I going to be looking at if I'm Poppy? What am I going to be licking my lips about, potentially?
Probably Yasuo.
Hmm? You know this way is pushing towards Swain as well, right?
Yeah.
Also, bots fighting. So I'd be thinking about doing this if I was her, and trying to, like, leverage. Well, it's hard because you are Conqueror, but yeah. Hopefully you get my point, right? You need to be thinking, like, what she sees, okay?
Yeah.
So if I was you, I'd just be, like, pinging bot side of mid. So yeah, here, man, as well. Like, if you know she starts red buff, Billy, you could always, like, especially if you're against Poppy, Maokai, Sejuani, Zac, and stuff like this, right? Maybe not Zac, but he can still do it. It's actually just run down here and cover the Yasuo, because you can still gank Swain like this, right? So I think here you should have just been, like, active against Poppy. And even bot lane, right? You can probably... Well, it's actually... I agree with you not ganking this lane, because it looks so AIDS. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, yeah, this should be a kill. Yeah, okay, so this is good. Poppy's behind you, though, so you have to... Ah, see? Save your E. Save your W, sorry. Save your W, save your W. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this Poppy. What a lunatic. Because you know, Billy, like, both of these have flash, right? Like, you've been looking here the whole time. Like, they haven't flashed yet.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just save it. That's it. Right. So, what I want you to think about here when you kill this person is they're dead for 10 seconds. Well, the two timings then you have here, like, what hits do you have on the map? Because when we kill the enemy jungle, we should be thinking about, like, whether we can hit them somewhere else. Now, you can hit them anywhere in the middle of the map here because they're dead for 10 seconds. If this said 3 seconds, could you hit them?
Potentially.
Okay, but it will be harder because, like, what's the difference if that was 3 seconds? Or 5 seconds even? Or even 6 or 7 seconds even? Like, what's the difference?
They'd be on the map sooner.
Good. 7 seconds is 1 second ahead. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, etc., right? So because she's dead for 10 seconds, if you just go in this brush and recall straight away, you could potentially just run to this crab, right, and meet her. And that's more important because you're level 4 cancer spawn. Okay? So that's one hit you have. But because of your gold value, like whatever you're going here, the next time you're playing, bro, is pretty much 420. Your camps. Yeah? Like, that's it.
Yeah.
You could even think about playing hers if you want to. Like, you could always, like, just do crab here and recall and just run straight to her raptors.
Okay. And that's what I was going to ask you here.
Yes.
Because when I was playing this, I was thinking, is it better to get Scuttle because it's coming up right now, or should I recall and go to the top camps?
Okay, so, well, what, like, you're talking about these, right? Like these two?
Yeah.
Well, how long do you think it takes to recall? So 8 seconds, obviously. But how long do you think it takes to run to Krogs?
30 seconds.
It probably takes, like, 20, 25, bro. So, people say that's, like, 20, 25 seconds. So if we push this line up, it will probably be like this, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's about 25 seconds. And you're Belveth, right? So you can always, like, queue out of base and shit.
Okay.
Yeah? So I would just do this crab and just base straight away. But I wouldn't even worry about my top cancel. Why do you think I wouldn't worry about my top cancel here? I would actually be thinking about this. Why do you think that is?
Because I have pressure on the map.
Okay, so you're never going to make this invade, right? Unless... I mean, the funny thing here is that her raptors won't actually spawn, like, now. They'll be, like, maybe another 15, 20 seconds away when you get here, right? So let's just think, like, if that's 25, or 25 here, that's 30, yeah? That's going to be close to 40 seconds. So the time will be 420. I know this is, like, in-depth timing, but it will get easy, man, like, once you just know this stuff. So 420, so you could just run like this, right? To our Krugs.
Yeah.
If you recall now. Maybe that's even an option, by the way, because I'm pretty sure she's going to go topside, right? The other option is actually just to do one more camp and then take her raptors and then her Krugs. But obviously it's riskier at that point because she could always, like, clear down. Maybe she even, like, has some sort of inkling you're doing this. And the other option she has, if she thinks you're doing that, is to go in here, right, and take yours. But do you think, Billy, in this game, she's ever going to be able to do that?
Probably not.
Okay, because what's the potential, what's, like, one move you could quite simply do here? Like, it's a very standard, like, you know, kind of next 30 seconds for you. we kind of talked about it, right? Like, you're just playing your topside camps, kind of. Like, even
Yeah.
what you asked, right? So pretty much, like, the move here would just be to maybe, like, recall after blue, and then you just go Krugs Raptors.
Right.
Or you recall after Crab, and you go to Krugs, but you might have to wait 5 seconds, but it's probably fine. Then you come down. Yeah? Because
Yep.
if Poppy makes this move, she's running into a Belver, potentially with, like, Noon Quiver and all that stuff. She obviously doesn't know what build you're going to go, but it's impossible for her to, like, do anything to you, right? Like, impossible. So just the fact that you could be here should be enough to dissuade her from going in there. So you can even say to yourself, there's no way she's even going to check these if I'm scared, like I just ping Yasuo to ward. Like, that's the only, like, cover you have. And if she doesn't check them, which I don't think she will, she's just going to clear, right? And you take level 4, level 4. And if you
Okay.
full clear after that, man, oh my goodness me, like, it's just so juicy, right?
Yeah.
So let's just actually say what Poppy does, and we'll talk about, like, the other moves.
So she did go straight to Scuttle.
Yep. Yep, and she's just going to clear these camps, right?
Yeah.
So this is where, see how the timer's already 5 minutes, Billy? Like, that's me forwarding it. See how you could have just gone this and this?
Yeah.
Fascinating, right? Because, again, I don't think she ever does this. Ever does this. Interesting here how you're not... Like, I'm gonna... Let's see if I can read what you're doing here, because I'm expecting you, because the capsule... see, you're at Krugs here. So that's kind of late, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if I go back to here, I'm guessing you cleared, like, some camps. Yeah, so I just wouldn't do... If you're gonna do a camp here, bro, do Gromp. Because you want Gromp more. Like, this spawns every 5 minutes, that's 215, this gives you more experience. I made a video, I think the last video I did, bro. Like, this is what jungling is. Did you watch this, by the way? I did, like, a cake diagram into Golden Experience.
No, it's in my watch later. I was about to watch it.
Oh, bro. Okay, well, basically, like, it's still important here. I know you can watch it, and this isn't wasted time, though. But, pretty much, like, everyone kind of, like, jungles like this, right? Your camps, and then you've got lanes. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So there's one layer of the cake, and there's another layer. So most people, I'd say 99% of junglers, Billy, have 2 ingredients to the Golden Experience cake. I throw in 2 more. Every challenger jungler does. This is enemy jungler. So you're not killing enemy champions like laners, you're killing enemy jungler as well. You're killing enemy camps as well. Okay? So you give yourself a couple more resources to get Golden Experience from. That's all I'm doing. That is simply it. This as well as a timer, so you might even think in your head, right, this spawns, so I might just put in chat, like, I don't know. What will the timing be here? Yeah, like 12, right, or something. Because when they do it at 6:50, it's going to be 11:50, so you can even probably just type in chat, yeah?
Okay.
12 minutes. Just put these timers down. Yeah, I don't like this rift, bro, because you've got 2.5 minutes, you know, a good 2.5 minutes here, which could be like a crab recall into this, and then, or even just like recalling, right, and running here. Like, there's so many options you have because your camps are, like, so nice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Think about this as well, man. Like, after a fight like this, everyone is on gold. See? Because you got kills.
Okay.
Everyone's on gold here, so you really want to be dropping Rift Herald if you have time to. So if it's 13:30, of course you drop it. But because you've got so much time here, I'd rather you drop Rift Herald when you actually have items. Because then, when you get the tower, you can actually do other stuff. Like, then you invade. Or when you've all got items, you invade, right? And you hit something, or you dive their bot lane, or kill their bot lane, then you drop Rift Herald.
Okay.
Because you're dropping it, like, kind of out of base with everyone else. But here you're dropping it at the end of that play. Like, that's it.